Hey guys, what's up? This is Doctorian, and today we're taking a look at the new sets for from Looking for Raid. First of all, the mate set. It's simple. All the sets are simple, like they should. I will get to that discussion point about it's not a tier set anymore. It's not. It doesn't look that good. I will get to that. But first of all, I want to show you the sets before we start off. So this is the mate set, the cloth set. To be honest, I'm calling it mate set. It's not true. This is the cloth set. I like the one below, the one with the red. The other two, not so much. It's just too much purple kind of stuff for me. Next one up is, according to MMO Champion and Blizzard, this should be leather. It looks to a meal set to me. I mean, people saying the name should be screwed up. This is called the leather set. It should be the meal set, but still, I checked it out today. I went back to MMO Champion. This still is the leather set according to MMO Champion. I still have my doubts, but yeah, I downloaded it again today just to check it out, but it still qualifies as leather. It's not spectacular. It's kind of okay. Yeah, not much more to say about it. And this should be the male one, and this looks like a rogue leather set. It doesn't look like male at all, so it's kind of confusing. I do like it's just red, green, and purple. I do like that. Well, red is my favorite color, so I still like the red one. The purple one is kind of okay as well, but it's just simple. But the main thing is that if you wear this as a hunter or a shaman, you look like a rogue. That's just wrong in my opinion. So yeah, they really need. Well, I would prefer that this would be the leather set and the other one would be the male set. But yeah, nothing to do about that. Further up coming the plate set. Plate set is completely wrong. I like the up top one the most with a little bit of red and yellow into it, but the hat is so wrong with a broken horn, and I really do not like it. It's really ugly in my opinion. I think this is the ugliest sets of them all. Of all the Looking for Raid set, this is the one who's the worst. It's mind blowing. It's so bad. But I will get to that in a moment. Yeah, the red one is the only one I like. The brown and the yellow one, it's so ugly. But diving into that, Looking for Raid discussion. The moment this was posted, I went to the MMO and to the WoW forums, and it really amazed me what was going on. The rage was so immense. Let me point it out that Looking for Raid wasn't there until Dragon Soul. Dragon Soul was the first raid released in Looking for Raid mode. All the other content we ever had, we had no Looking for Raid, and everybody did fine. Okay, there was okay. If you were behind, if you weren't in a raiding guild, you would always be a step behind. But if the let's have a look at Wrath of the Lich King. There was always a way to catch up with Justice gear, with badge gear back in that day. Now today it's Justice points and Valor gear, but you could catch up, and then you could do the old content. So when Dragon Soul was released, you could dive with your worse gear. You could go back to a Firelands perk, and it was the same when Firelands was released. You would be in Blackwing Descent and Bastion of Twilight, because new dungeons, new Valor point gear, new Justice point gear was out, so you could upgrade your gear. You had new hero dungeons, which gave new epics like the Zulamanzul group, so you could gear up. And okay, raiding guilds were in Firelands, and you would be one step behind, but that was fine. I mean, I had no complaints back then. There was no complaining until they released Looking for Raid in Dragon Soul, which was an abomination, seriously. First of all, people were ninja looting all over the place, and Blizzard had to fix that. So in Mists of Pandaria it became this, like, you get your own specific loot, which was better, which was definitely good. No problems there. But all the content from Vanilla WoW till Firelands, we had no Looking for Raid, and everybody just did fine. Wrath of the Lich King expansion, 11 million subs, come on, no Looking for Raid, we did fine. So when this went out, when these sets came out, I went immediately to the forum, and the rage was huge. The first thing that caught my eye, the first post said, I'm paying my $15 a month, so I deserve to have all the good looking gear in the tier sets. No, you don't. I'm gonna be really honest with you. Looking for it is tourist mode. You don't have to do shit. If you're DPS, tank or healer, you can Duramu in Throne of Thunder. You can kill it with like 5 people up after the first mace. It's seriously shit. If you look to a raider who has to make an apply, who has to work really hard to get his gear, he has to watch tactics, he has to perform. If you're in 10 man and you die as a DPS or you die as a healer, it's a wipe. DPS can be battle rest, but you only have one battle rest, so you do not want anyone to die basically. And right now you're just doing like nothing. You're going in with dungeon gear, you're going into looking for raid. You're gonna do looking for raid, you're gonna get the epics, which looks the same, only with a different color. You're gonna get the tier set, which looks the same, only with a different color. But you do get the set bonus and all the kind of crap. With just pressing a button, queue, waiting for you. You're gonna wait for like 30 minutes into the city, doing absolutely nothing. And almost looking the same as a normal or a hardcore raider, as a heroic raider. And that's just, in my opinion, that's just shit. Because, I mean, I'm right now 10 out of 14 heroic, and my guild is now 11 out of 14 heroic, and we're right now doing Siege Crafter. I'm passing always my spot on Thok, because my DPS gear as a tank is kind of shit right now. So I'm passing my spot to a DPS. That's okay, that's fine. So I'm passing my spots on the Thok. That's why I don't have it on heroic. But we do work really hard to get there. And right now we're on Siege Crafter, which is a really difficult fight. But I have people who look the same, almost the same like me in heroic gear. They have a slightly different color, and if you're saying like my color is my tier set is red and then looking for it is, I don't even know, I think it's blue or something. But if you like blue more, you're gonna say, hey, why should I go for the red set? Blue one looks blue is my favorite color. I don't even like red, so I'm happy with my looking for raid gear. But that's not honest to the guys who are working really hard. I'm not saying I'm one of these guys, but it's just in general. You are not entitled by clicking a button to get the exact same gear, the exact same looks and the exact same set bonuses. But the only difference is item level. I do know normal and heroic raiders do more damage, more healing, or have more survivability as a tank. I'm not stupid, but you should not be focusing on looking for it. It should not be your main content. And right now, with the new flex system is coming out, it's really easy to get into raiding. And right now, looking for it is going to be skippable. You can go straight to, you can level up, do normal dungeons, get into heroic dungeons, get some epics there, skip looking for raid, thank god, and then go straight into normal raiding. And that's the way it always has been, and up till Mists of Pandaria. I mean, in Cataclysm we did the same thing. We went to heroic dungeons, then we went into raiding. That's what, I mean, I was full blue gear when I entered Blackwing Descent. I was full, and so you were always doing those heroic dungeons. When Zulaman and Zul'Gurub came out, we farmed those epics, and then to upgear ourselves, or to upgear. I made a main switch back then, so I went really hard on Zul'Gurub and Zulaman. I farmed those, get those epics, and I had a second charge to dive into raiding. And this is when I upgraded my alt for the guild whenever they needed a good healer. So yeah, that's the way it should be. You have to work for it to get your follow points, to buy there the good epics and combine them with heroic dungeon epics, and that's the way you should get into raiding, by doing work, time and effort into it. Because clicking a button, standing still in the city is not putting effort into it. No, you're not entitled to tier sets, my friend. No, you're not. I'm really sorry. Take some time, take some risks, watch some tactics, you know, from guys from Fat Boss who are doing amazing good tactics, and then dive into flex. If you're people saying like, yeah, I can't commit to a raiding guild, seriously, I do get that. Don't you worry, I do get it. I can't raid 3 times a week, but flex is out now. Forget about looking for raid, because killing shit on flex will give you a better feeling of satisfaction than looking for it. Because on looking for it, you can fuck up all you want, you're still gonna kill the boss. I mean, I know there's still wipes going on, but those wipes are so silly and so stupid that they're on belief, seriously. So if you gear yourself up through heroic dungeons and all that kind of shit, you can actually go for it and go into looking for go into flex to get your tier sets, and that's you should do proper raiding, because looking for it is just not rewarding you; it's just handing it out. You just have to be there. You can actually go AFK and you will still get your items. That's not rewarding. That should not satisfy you. You should just, hey, I got some time now. I have some gear. I'm gonna dive into flex raiding. And right now, I know flex raid leaders are asking for insane amount of item levels, but Blizzard said we're gonna fix that so they cannot ask ridiculous amounts of item levels anymore. So you're really easy to get into flex, and from flex you will get into some. If you cleared flex, and there are some perks of normal modes, they're gonna check you on armory. Hey, he cleared everything on flex. He knows the tactics. He got the gear. He knows what's going on. This guy can raid. So we're gonna bring him to a normal raid. You can do a perk, and if you don't have the time to actually raid with a guild, then you still can do flex and normal mode. You will be able to do that, guys, and then it's gonna be real rewarding for you. You kill a boss, and then you will get your loot, and that's rewarding. That's what raiding is about. Putting in the work, the effort, and having that satisfaction when you down a boss and get your loot. That makes things epic. That's what is like. Right now I'm in heroic raiding. The first time we down a heroic boss, it was like really heroic immersion was like really hard with all the shit going around. I mean, the first time you any boss in heroic mode is the first time it's hard. But when you kill it, you really have that feeling like, yeah, we did. We killed this motherfucker, and now I'm getting the loot. Now, the same with the first time you kill on a normal boss. Well, not all of them, but the first time killing Garrus normal, you really have that sensational feeling. Yeah, I got him. I got the achievement. I got the mount. I got getting my gear. You got that happy in-bath feeling like, I did this, and you did this as a team. Never forget, raiding is a team, but raiding is a team thing. It's a team effort. But looking for raid, it's not raiding. It's not a team thing. It's an individual thing. You can go AFK, do absolutely nothing, and get your gear. It's handing it out. It's not special. No, absolutely not. And you're not entitled. When somebody posted on the MMO Champion, I pay my 15 euros a month. I deserve tier sets and good looking gear. No, you don't. It would not be fair for all the guys who are doing normal and heroic and mythic. It's not going to be fair to them, because they put in a lot of work and effort, and you look exactly the same, just with some different color, and you actually have the same set bonus. It's not fair. Those people work really hard, and you're saying, hey, I deserve it by click of a button. No sir, you do not. It's a good thing those looking for raid sets are ugly. It should be in the tourist mode. Looking for raids should be a preview, like, look, this is what you can expect. This is what the raid looks like. This is the size of the boss. It looks all kind of epic. Now dive into it. Go into flex mode, go into normal mode. Because normal difficulty is flex difficulty now. So if you cleared flex difficulty in Mists of Pandaria, you cleared normal mode Waters of Draenor. And the flex difficulty is going to be even nerfed. So the flex difficulty now is normal difficulty, and the flex difficulty in Waters of Draenor is even lower than that. So flex is going to be really easy to get into. Normal is going to be flex difficulty, and let's face fact, flex difficulty right now in Mists of Pandaria isn't hard. That's going to be the normal mode, so you can dive straight into that. Heroic is going to be normal difficulty. What normal is in Mists of Pandaria is going to be heroic in Waters of Draenor. So even getting into heroic raiding, yeah, that might get a little bit. You need to spend a little bit more time for that, but even in the near future you can perk that probably when guilds and people gonna have that on farm, and when you cleared flex and normal, I think you can dive into those heroic modes, and then the next thing that's left is the mythic mode. And I think for mythic is going to be the heroic. What heroic is now is going to be mythic. Heroic difficulty is going to be mythic, and I think you need a guild for that. To be honest, you're not going to be able to perk that. But you got flex and normal mode, which is going to be really easy in Waters of Draenor, and it's going to be really easy to get into that. Especially that flex is so low of difficulty, and the normal difficulty is flex difficulty right now. You're going to be fine. You're going to be really easy to get into that. You're going to have no problems at all. So, and then you can work for your gear. Bring your flask, your food, your knowledge of tactics, and then you deserve that gear, my friend. If you kill a boss on flex, if you kill a boss on normal, or heroic or mythic, that's where you deserve the gear. That's why you should look epic. And then you can show everybody. You can wear that gear and stand in your town or wherever the hell you are, or in your garrison. Look what I got. Look what I'm wearing. I achieved this with hard work, with putting my time and effort in, and with the new, and with everything is going to be how you call it, flexible size. You can get it easier, so you can do it on your free time, whenever you have free time, without being into a guild, and you can accomplish that, and then you can brag out what gear you have, and then you deserve it. Really, then you deserve it. Looking for it, you do not. And that's why I'm really happy that Blizzard made these sets so ugly, because it's a preview. Look, it looks good. Now go and get it. Get into the real stuff, and that's how it should be. Okay, this was the looking for raid set and looking for raid discussion for Wallace of Draenor. If you like my videos, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys for the next video. The next video will about this stats. Blizzard released the stats, the secondary stats, on a blue post, so I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna take a look into that. So I'll see you guys then. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye now.